Success in business isn't just about strategies. It's about mindset and leadership. Want to think like a top entrepreneur, make smarter decisions, and inspire those around you? Then stick around, because today I'm sharing the game-changing habits that will help you grow both personally and professionally. Whether you're a business owner, a team leader, or just someone who wants to level up, this is the place to develop a powerful mindset, boost your leadership skills, and build lasting success. So if you're ready to take charge and grow like never before, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video, and drop a comment below. What's the biggest challenge you're facing right now in business or leadership? Let's talk.
Have you ever caught yourself avoiding certain feelings and then found that they come back to haunt you, often with greater force? Many of us are used to suppressing our emotions, fearing that experiencing them fully may cause us to lose control. However, managing your emotions is not about suppressing them. It is about understanding, accepting, and constructively regulating them. This bookshot aims to guide you through the process of accepting and managing the full range of emotions, providing you with practical advice and expert opinions and surprising facts. Part 1. Understanding emotions. Emotions are multifaceted responses involving physiological, psychological, and behavioral elements. Dr. Paul Ekman, known for his work on facial expressions and emotions, identified 6 basic emotions that are universally recognized: happiness, sadness, fear, disgust, anger, and surprise. These emotions have evolutionary significance in that they help humans respond to the environment and communicate effectively. For example, fear triggers a fight-or-flight response, while happiness promotes social bonding and cooperation. Before we dive into the depths of emotion management, let's start with some practical activities that will help you begin this journey. Daily emotion diary. Devote 10 minutes each evening to writing down the emotions you felt during the day. Note down the situations that triggered these emotions and how you reacted. This will help you become more aware of your emotional patterns and triggers. Mindful breathing exercise. Devote 5 minutes in the morning and evening to mindful breathing. Focus on your breath, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly. This will help you develop mindfulness, which is essential for managing emotions. Emotion check-in. Set a timer to go off 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening. When it rings, take a moment to pause and identify what you are feeling at that time. It helps to get into the habit of regularly checking your emotional state. Gratitude practice. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This shifts the focus to positive emotions and helps build emotional resilience. Why are we afraid of our emotions? Understanding why we are afraid of our emotions is critical to learning how to manage them effectively. Several factors contribute to this fear, including social norms, personal experiences, and biological responses. Social norms and conditioning. From an early age, many of us are taught that certain emotions are unacceptable or should be suppressed. Phrases such as "boys don't cry," "they don't cause trouble," or "good girls don't argue" are common in many cultures and reinforce the idea that showing emotion is a sign of weakness or bad behavior. These social norms can lead to the internalization of the belief that expressing emotions is wrong or undesirable. Practice exercise. Reflect on the messages you received about emotions during your childhood. Write down the phrases or beliefs that seem most obvious to you. Consider how these may influence your current relationship with emotions. Past experiences, particularly traumatic ones, can make us wary of emotions. If expressing emotions in the past has led to negative consequences, such as punishment or ridicule, we may learn to avoid certain feelings to protect ourselves. In addition, witnessing others' emotional expressions being met with disapproval may reinforce the idea that emotions are dangerous. Biological responses. Biologically, our brains are programmed to avoid pain and seek pleasure. Emotions such as fear, anger, and sadness can trigger the brain response to threat, causing distress. This natural aversion to unpleasant feelings may cause us to avoid them at all costs. However, avoiding emotions can lead to increased stress and mental health problems over time. Expert insight. Dr. Stephen Hayes, clinical psychologist and founder of Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, ACT, points out that trying to avoid or suppress emotions often backfires. In his book, Get Out of Your Mind and Into Your Life, Hayes explains that accepting and experiencing emotions, rather than avoiding them, leads to greater psychological flexibility and resilience, overcoming the fear of emotions. One of the first steps in overcoming fear of emotions is to normalize them. Recognize that emotions are a natural and essential part of being human. Everyone experiences a wide range of emotions, and experiencing them does not mean you are weak or defective. Practical exercise. When you experience a strong emotion, remind yourself that it is okay to feel that way. You can use statements such as, "It's okay to feel sad," or "It's normal to feel anxious sometimes." This practice can help reduce the stigma of emotions and make them feel less threatening. Developing emotional literacy. Emotional literacy involves the ability to identify, understand, and express emotions effectively. By improving emotional literacy, you can better manage your feelings and reduce the fear associated with them. Practical exercise. Take time each day to identify and name your emotions. Used to help you identify specific emotions beyond basic categories such as happy or sad. Journaling about your emotions can also improve your understanding and acceptance of them. Building emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to recover from adversity and cope with difficult emotions. Developing resilience can help you feel more confident in dealing with emotions rather than fearing them. Practical exercise. Practice resilience-building activities such as mindfulness meditation, gratitude exercises, and positive self-talk. Engage in activities that challenge you and get you out of your comfort zone, as they can increase your ability to handle a range of emotions. Part 2. The role of emotions in our lives. Emotions significantly influence our decisions, relationships, and overall well-being. They serve as internal signals, guiding our actions and reactions. Joy may motivate us to repeat behaviors that give us satisfaction, while sadness may indicate a need for change or support. Understanding the role of emotions can help us harness their power for personal growth and improved interpersonal interactions. Common myths about emotions. Emotions are a sign of weakness. In many cultures, especially in professional environments, showing emotions is often perceived as a sign of weakness. However, emotional intelligence, EQ, is now recognized as a crucial factor in leadership and personal success. Research by Dr. Daniel Goleman points out that EQ involves self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Leaders with high EQ, such as Oprah Winfrey and Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, demonstrate that empathy and emotional awareness foster innovation, collaboration, and positive work environments. Negative emotions should be avoided. Negative emotions such as anger, sadness, and fear are often considered undesirable. However, avoiding these emotions can lead to increased stress, health problems, and unprocessed emotional baggage. Dr. Susan David, a psychologist at Harvard Medical School, explains in her book, Emotional Agility, how embracing negative emotions and understanding their root causes can lead to personal growth and resilience. Negative emotions can provide valuable insights and opportunities for personal improvement. Part 3. Practical tips for managing emotions. 1. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves focusing on the present moment without judgment. This practice can help you become more aware of your emotions and manage them effectively. According to a Harvard University study, mindfulness meditation can reduce stress, improve emotional regulation, and overall mental health. Dedicate 10 minutes a day to sit in silence and observe your thoughts and feelings without trying to change them. Focus on the breath and let your emotions flow naturally. Over time, this practice can increase emotional awareness and resilience. 2. Label your emotions. Labeling your emotions can help you control them. Research conducted by UCLA psychologist Matthew Lieberman shows that naming emotions reduces their intensity and helps you manage them better. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to identify and label your emotion. Are you feeling anxious, frustrated, or sad? Acknowledge the emotion without judging it and explore its cause. This practice can help you process emotions more effectively and respond with greater clarity. 3. Reframing negative thoughts. Cognitive reframing involves changing the way you perceive a situation to alter your emotional response. This technique, rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can be very effective for managing stress and negative emotions. When you are faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself how you can view it differently. For example, instead of thinking, "I failed at this task," reframe the situation as, "This is an opportunity for me to learn and improve." Reframing can turn negative emotions into constructive actions. Part 4. Surprising facts about emotions. 1. Crying can be beneficial. According to a study published in the journal Emotion, crying can help reduce stress and improve mood by releasing built-up emotions. Crying activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps the body rest and digest, promoting a sense of calm. 2. Laughter is contagious. Neuroscientist Sophie Scott found that hearing someone laugh activates the premotor cortical region of the brain, which prepares facial muscles to participate in laughter. This phenomenon demonstrates the social and bonding functions of laughter, highlighting its role in emotional connection. 3. Emotions affect physical health. Chronic stress and suppressed emotions can lead to a variety of health problems, including heart disease, high blood pressure, and weakened immune function. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that effective emotion management can improve physical health and longevity. Part 5. Strategies for long-term emotional health. Building a support system. Having a strong support system is critical for emotional well-being. Surround yourself with people who understand and support you. According to the American Psychological Association, social connections can buffer the effects of stress and promote mental health. Building and maintaining healthy relationships provides emotional support and resilience. Regularly reach out to friends, family members, or support groups. Share your thoughts and feelings with trusted people and offer your support in return. Cultivating these connections can provide a sense of belonging and security. Doing physical activity. Regular physical activity can improve mood and reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. The Mayo Clinic states that exercise releases endorphins, which are a natural mood lifter. Physical activity also promotes better sleep, reduces stress, and improves overall well-being. Incorporate at least 30 minutes of physical activity into your daily routine. Whether it's walking, jogging, dancing, or yoga, find an activity you enjoy and make it a regular part of your life. Consistent exercise can have a significant impact on your emotional health. Seek professional help. There is no shame in seeking help from a mental health professional. Therapy can provide you with the tools to manage your emotions and improve your mental health. The National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH, stresses the importance of professional support for those struggling with emotional difficulties. Therapy can offer personalized strategies for coping with stress, anxiety, depression, and other emotional challenges. If you feel overwhelmed or have difficulty managing your emotions, consider seeking help from a therapist or counselor. Professional guidance can provide valuable insights and techniques for improving your emotional well-being. Part 6. Real stories of emotional mastery. Nelson Mandela's emotional resilience. Nelson Mandela, former president of South Africa, spent 27 years in prison under harsh conditions. Instead of harboring anger and resentment, he chose forgiveness and reconciliation. His emotional resilience and coping skills played a key role in healing a divided nation. Mandela's story illustrates the power of emotional mastery in overcoming adversity and promoting positive change. Brené Brown's vulnerability research. Dr. Brené Brown, a research professor at the University of Houston, has spent decades studying vulnerability, courage, and empathy. Her TED Talk, The Power of Vulnerability, resonated with millions, highlighting that embracing vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Brown's research shows that being open about our emotions fosters deeper connections and promotes personal growth. Part 7. Expert opinions on managing emotions. Dr. Daniel Goleman on emotional intelligence. In his fundamental book, Emotional Intelligence, Dr. Daniel Goleman argues that EQ is more important than IQ for success. He identifies 5 components of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Goleman's research shows that people with high EQ are better able to cope with stress, build strong relationships, and achieve their goals. His work emphasizes the importance of developing emotional competence along with cognitive skills. Dr. Susan David on emotional agility. Dr. Susan David's book, Emotional Agility, offers a framework for healthy emotion management. The author advocates going with your reasons, that is, aligning your actions with your core values and using emotions as data to make decisions. David's approach encourages people to embrace their emotions, understand their significance, and use them to make meaningful changes in their lives. Dr. Kristen Neff on self-compassion. Dr. Kristen Neff, a pioneer in the field of self-compassion, emphasizes the importance of treating yourself kindly when dealing with difficult emotions. In her book, Self-Compassion, The Proven Power of Being Kind to Yourself, Neff offers tools for developing self-compassion, which involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would treat a friend. This approach can reduce fear of emotions and promote emotional healing. Neff's research shows that self-compassion helps people cope with stress, increases resilience, and improves overall well-being. Dr. Marcia Linehan on dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT. Dr. Marcia Linehan, the developer of dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, is a type of talk therapy for people who are experiencing strong emotions. It is a common therapy for people with borderline personality disorder, but therapists also do it for other mental illnesses. DBT combines cognitive behavioral techniques with mindfulness practices to help people manage strong emotions and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Linehan's work is especially important for those dealing with chronic emotional distress because it emphasizes acceptance and change at the same time. Her methods are widely used to treat borderline personality disorder and other conditions associated with emotional dysregulation. Dr. John Gottman on emotional communication and relationships. Dr. John Gottman, a leading expert in marriage stability and relationship analysis, emphasizes the role of emotional communication in building strong and lasting relationships. In his book, 7 Principles for Making Marriages Work, Gottman discusses how recognizing and effectively expressing emotions can strengthen intimacy and trust between partners. His research emphasizes the importance of empathy, active listening, and emotional attunement in maintaining a healthy relationship. Gottman's approach provides couples with practical tools to overcome emotional challenges and strengthen their bond. Part 8. In conclusion, embrace your emotional journey. Managing emotions does not mean repressing them, but understanding them and dealing with them with compassion and wisdom. Emotions are an integral part of the human experience. They guide us, teach us, and connect us with others. By practicing mindfulness, labeling emotions, reorganizing negative thoughts, and seeking support, it is possible to cultivate emotional resilience and lead a more fulfilling life. Creating a safe space to explore and express emotions is crucial. This may involve setting boundaries, finding supportive friends or a therapist, and setting aside time for self-reflection. Practical exercise. Each day, designate a specific time and place for emotion control. This could be a quiet corner of the house where you can journal, meditate, or simply sit with your thoughts. Creating a routine around this practice can help you feel more confident in dealing with your emotions. Practice self-acceptance. Self-acceptance involves accepting all parts of yourself, including your emotions. By accepting your feelings without judging them, you can reduce the fear and shame associated with them. Practical exercise. Every day, practice self-acceptance by acknowledging your emotions without trying to change them. Use statements such as, "I accept my feelings as they are," or "I am allowed to feel this way." Over time, this practice can help you build a more compassionate relationship with your emotions. Consider this. What would your life be like if you accepted every emotion as a valuable teacher? By welcoming the full spectrum of emotions, you open yourself up to a richer, more authentic existence. As you embark on this journey, remember that every emotion, whether pleasant or painful, is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Embrace your emotions, for they are the colors that paint the canvas of your life.
We just covered key strategies to grow your business, sharpen your leadership skills, and develop a strong growth mindset. Which one are you applying first? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you found this helpful, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next, and share this video with someone who's ready to grow too. Want even more insights, support, and exclusive content? Join our community. You'll find the link in the description. Let's keep pushing forward and building something amazing together. See you in the next video.